Hello, this is a quick video essay, essentially just talking about what I would consider Microsoft's two more known contributions to computer networks and the internet. But I'd like to start off with a Bill Gates quote from his paper Shaping the Internet Age, uh, which he wrote on December 1st in the year 2000. But the quote goes, "Today, the internet age is far from obscure. It's the center of attention for businesses, governments, and individuals around the world. It has spawned entirely new industries, transformed existing ones, and became a global cultural phenomenon." I just like this quote since it truly shows how much things have changed, especially because this paper was from the year 2000. The first contribution I'd like to talk about is the beginning of Internet Explorer 1, which I was unaware of this until I read a little article by MIT Technology Reviews. But interesting enough, the original Internet Explorer, simply called Internet Explorer 1, was developed by half as many people as it took to create Microsoft. In other words, the original development team consisted of one person. The first version was released on August 24, 1995, but little did anyone know that it would lead to Microsoft losing, according to Encyclopedia Britannica, $1 billion, or a little over $1 billion, just simply due to fines and lawsuits. But it started in 1996 when Microsoft started to implement Internet Explorer into Windows OS in such a way that it was difficult to use any other browser. So Netscape Community Corp, which created the older, very popular browser Navigator, to sue Microsoft, which then led to a 30-month trial and a judge telling Microsoft to break up the company. Then in 2001, the court stopped the breakup and instead said they were in trouble for an illegal monopoly. Then, just top it all off, the European Union gave Microsoft a $611 million fine, then a few years later gave them a $1.35 billion fine. So the Internet Explorer didn't go very well at first, or can't really say it went well later on either. But on the Windows side of things, and 3 years before the launch of Internet Explorer, Microsoft released Windows 3.1, which was very important since it was the first version of Windows that had Minesweeper pre-installed. On a smaller note, it also was the first version with peer-to-peer networking, using Windows for Workgroups. To quote Michael Miller, Windows for Workgroups, or WFW, added the necessary drivers and protocols, including TCP/IP, for peer-to-peer networking. This made WFW the first version of Windows suitable for a corporate environment. I won't go into too much detail about peer-to-peer networking, but essentially it allows you to connect multiple PCs so they can quickly share resources and data. I'd imagine that before peer-to-peer networking, you would put stuff onto floppy disks and then proceed to throw them at your coworkers. But I wasn't born until the year that the best Spider-Man series started, the one with Tobey Maguire, so I'm not very familiar with proper floppy disk etiquette. So, in conclusion, Internet Explorer was a good attempt, but didn't do well, hence why Microsoft now has the Chrome clone Edge, and Windows 3.1 was pretty awesome when it first came out, especially with Minesweeper, and of course the peer-to-peer networking.